Betrayal cuts deeper than any weapon. It doesn't just break trust, it shatters your sense of security, your confidence, and sometimes even your identity. People say forgiveness is the key to peace, but let's be honest, some betrayals don't deserve a second chance. Because when someone crosses certain lines, they're showing you exactly who they are. They're not sorry, they don't respect you, and they never truly cared. Some wounds never fully heal, and some betrayals don't deserve reconciliation. Let's talk about the betrayals you should never forgive in a relationship. By the way, if you enjoy deep, thought-provoking insights on Stoicism, self-improvement, and navigating life with wisdom, you'll love my free newsletter. Every Sunday I share powerful lessons, controversial truths, and practical strategies to help you level up. All for free. Want to join? Sign up using the link below and start receiving value-packed content straight to your inbox every week. And if you're a brand looking to sponsor my content and reach a highly engaged audience, feel free to reach out via my email in the description. Let's create something impactful together. 1. Repeated lies, the silent killer of trust. A mistake can be forgiven. A pattern of lies is a character flaw. Lying isn't just about words, it's about intent. A habitual liar isn't making small mistakes. They are making calculated choices to deceive you. The first time they lie, it's a warning. The second time, it's a pattern. The third time, that's who they are. Liars don't respect you. They respect what they can get away with. They'll tell you what you want to hear, not because they care, but because it serves their agenda. Every time you forgive them, you teach them there are no real consequences. Their words are just decoration for deception. They'll promise to change, but those promises are just new lies wrapped in old patterns. Never forgive a habitual liar. If someone constantly twists the truth, they will twist your reality, your emotions, and your trust until you no longer recognize yourself. How to recognize it? Lies are not always obvious. Some are wrapped in charm and manipulation. Here's how to spot them before they trap you. 1. Inconsistent stories. Their details shift over time. When confronted, they act confused or make you feel like you're imagining things. 2. Defensiveness. When questioned, they react with anger, guilt-tripping or blame-shifting instead of answering simple questions. 3. No guilt or remorse. A habitual liar won't feel bad about lying. If they apologize, it's only to manipulate you into staying. 4. Over-explaining. Honest people give simple answers. Liars add excessive details, hoping to distract you. 5. Always blaming others. They never take responsibility. If caught, they twist the story to make you the problem. How they do it. Lying isn't always blatant. Some use subtle tactics to control the narrative. 1. Gaslighting. They rewrite reality, insisting you're overreacting or that never happened until you question your own memory. 2. Partial truths. Mixing lies with facts. They include some truth to make deception harder to detect. When caught, they claim, "I wasn't really lying." 3. Fake apologies. Their sorry is just another tactic to buy time before they do it again. 4. Future promises. They swear they'll change, knowing you'll focus on what could be instead of what is. 5. Playing the victim. Instead of owning their lies, they turn the tables. "I can't believe you don't trust me," or "Why are you attacking me?" How to handle it? You can't build trust with someone who constantly breaks it. 1. Trust actions, not words. A liar's words mean nothing if their actions don't match. 2. Set boundaries and enforce consequences. Make it clear dishonesty won't be tolerated. Distance yourself or walk away. 3. Don't try to change them. You can't fix a liar. Protect yourself instead of trying to save them. 4. Distance yourself. Once you see the pattern, pull away. No need for confrontation. Just go. 5. Call out the behavior. Say it directly. That's not what you said before, or this story keeps changing. I don't believe you. Most liars crumble when confronted because they rely on silence and blind trust. Final warning. Never forgive a habitual liar. Forgiveness is for mistakes, not choices. A liar deceives because it works, because they know they can get away with it. So the real question isn't, can you forgive them? It's, why would you? When someone shows you they are a liar, believe them the first time, then walk away. 2. Cheating and infidelity. Some people argue that mistakes happen, but cheating is not a mistake, it's a choice. A choice to lie, betray, and disrespect, not just you, but the entire foundation of trust the relationship was built on. Cheating isn't just about physical intimacy. It's about deception. It's the hidden messages, the emotional distance, the stolen moments you never knew about. The hardest part? They didn't cheat by accident. They had to lie, plan, and take deliberate steps to betray you, and if they did it once, they can do it again. Trust, once shattered, doesn't return to its original form. Never forgive a cheater. The moment they crossed that line, they proved their desires meant more than your trust, your respect, and your relationship. How to recognize it? Cheating isn't always obvious. Many cheaters don't get caught because they're sloppy. They get caught because they get comfortable. If something feels off, trust your instincts. Here are the warning signs. 1. Sudden changes in behavior. They become distant, cold, or emotionally unavailable. They start fights over small things, trying to justify their own guilt. Their schedule suddenly becomes unpredictable. 2. Guarded phone and social media habits. They never leave their phone unattended. They start using passwords or hiding notifications. You notice deleted messages or secretive social media activity. 3. Overcompensating with guilt. Gifts out of nowhere. They buy you things or act extra sweet. They're trying to ease their guilt and make you less suspicious. 4. Avoiding physical or emotional intimacy. They stop showing affection, conversations become shallow, and they avoid deep discussions. They seem emotionally checked out. 5. Accusing you of cheating. A classic move. Turn the suspicion onto you. If they're suddenly paranoid about your loyalty, they might be projecting their own guilt. A final warning. Never forgive a cheater. Forgiveness is for those who make mistakes, not choices. Cheating isn't accidental. It's premeditated, selfish, and a sign of deep disrespect. They didn't just cheat on you. They cheated on your trust, your love, and your loyalty. So ask yourself, if they valued you so little then, why should you believe they value you now? When someone shows you who they truly are, believe them and walk away. 3. Public humiliation. Some betrayals leave scars that fade, but public humiliation cuts deeper. It's a betrayal of dignity. A partner, friend, or family member who mocks you in front of others doesn't just hurt your feelings, they shatter your self-worth and turn your pain into their entertainment. Respect is the foundation of any relationship. If someone exposes your weaknesses, mocks your dreams, or degrades you in front of others, they don't love you. They enjoy controlling you. True love protects. It doesn't perform for an audience. A person who publicly humiliates you is sending a clear message. Your dignity is disposable to them. And if they do it once, they will do it again. Never forgive someone who degrades you publicly. How to recognize it? Public humiliation doesn't always come in obvious insults. Sometimes it's disguised as just a joke or passive-aggressive comments. Here's how to spot it. 1. Mocking you in front of others. They make fun of your insecurities, appearance, or intelligence. When you get upset, they say, "Relax, I'm just joking." They laugh at your expense while others join in. 2. Criticizing you in public. Instead of discussing issues privately, they call you out in front of friends, family, or co-workers. They highlight your mistakes, making you feel small, ensuring others see your flaws rather than your strengths. 3. Exposing personal or embarrassing information. They share your private stories, secrets, or struggles with an audience. They exaggerate your failures to entertain others and weaponize your past mistakes to shame you. 4. Dismissing your feelings. They publicly express something important and they roll their eyes or mock you. They shut down your opinions, making you feel unworthy of being heard. They act as if your concerns are ridiculous while others watch. 5. Using sarcasm or backhanded compliments. "Wow, you actually look good today." "You're smart for once. I don't know how you manage that, but good job." They disguise their insults as humor so that if you react, you seem overly sensitive. How they do it. Public humiliation isn't always an accident. Many people use it as a way to assert control and dominance over you. 1. Testing your limits. They start with small jabs to see if you'll tolerate it. If you don't push back, they escalate their behavior. 2. Controlling the narrative. They paint you as the dramatic one when you stand up for yourself. "You're always so sensitive. You can't take a joke." 3. Asserting power in social settings. They humiliate you to boost their own image. They feel stronger by making you look weak in front of others. 4. Turning people against you. By embarrassing you publicly, they make sure others see you as less. This weakens your social standing while making them seem superior. How to handle it. If someone publicly humiliates you, don't brush it off. Here's how to take back control. 1. Call it out immediately. Look them in the eye and say, "That was unnecessary." Stay calm, but make it clear that you won't tolerate disrespect. Don't let them play it off as just a joke. 2. Remove yourself from the situation. Walk away. Silence is power. If they lose their audience, they lose their control. Show them that their words have no power over you. 3. Confront them in private. Let them know their actions were unacceptable. If they get defensive, that's a red flag. It means they enjoyed humiliating you. 4. Set boundaries and enforce them. If they do it again, distance yourself. Make it clear. If they can't respect you in public, they don't deserve you in private. 5. Cut them off if necessary. Someone who degrades you publicly does not respect you. If they refuse to change, they are showing their true colors. Believe them. Final warning. Never forgive public humiliation. A person who truly cares about you will protect you, not degrade you. Public humiliation is a form of power play, and it only gets worse if you tolerate it. If they loved you, they would lift you up, not tear you down for laughs. If they humiliate you once and get away with it, they'll do it again. 5. Abandonment in your worst moments. Loyalty isn't tested when life is smooth. It's tested when you're drowning. The people who claim to care about you should be there when you need them most. But if someone disappears during your darkest moments, they've already made their choice, and that choice wasn't you. Abandonment isn't just physical, it's emotional too. When someone leaves you alone with your pain, ignores your struggles, or refuses to support you when you're at your lowest, They reveal their true colors. They were only there for the good times. Real love, real friendship, and real loyalty don't evaporate when things get tough. Never forgive someone who abandoned you when you needed them most. How to recognize it? Not everyone who leaves is a traitor, but some people abandon you because they never truly cared in the first place. Here's how to recognize true betrayal. 1. They disappear when you're struggling. You're going through a financial, emotional, or personal crisis, and they're nowhere to be found. They were around when things were fun, but when life got hard, they ghosted you. 2. They minimize your pain. It's not that bad. Stop being dramatic. You'll figure it out. I have my own problems. They dismiss your suffering instead of offering support. 3. They avoid responsibility. They promised to be there but left when it mattered most. They act like your struggles are an inconvenience to them. 4. They blame you for their absence. Well, you never asked for help. I didn't know you needed me. Instead of admitting they abandoned you, they put the blame on you. 5. They only return when you're back on your feet. Once your crisis is over, they suddenly reappear as if nothing happened. They act like their absence wasn't a betrayal, just bad timing. How they do it? Abandonment isn't always obvious. Sometimes people slowly withdraw until you realize you were always alone. 1. Silent ghosting. They slowly stop replying to messages and calls when you're struggling. They pretend they're too busy while still having time for others. 2. Emotional abandonment. They are physically present but emotionally absent. They don't listen, don't ask how you're doing, and don't care to understand your pain. 3. Choosing comfort over loyalty. They don't want to deal with your problems, so they distance themselves. They only enjoy your presence when you're happy, not when you need help. 4. Abandoning you in public struggles. You lose a job, get sick, or go through a crisis, and they pretend they don't know you. They don't defend you when others turn against you. 5. Making you feel like a burden. Instead of supporting you, they make you feel guilty for even needing help. I have enough problems of my own. How to handle it? If someone abandoned you in your worst moment, don't beg them to come back. Instead, reclaim your power. 1. Accept the truth. They chose to leave. That says everything about their character. Stop making excuses for them. Real friends and partners don't disappear. 2. Don't chase after them. If they left, let them go. If you have to beg for support, it's not real support. 3. Build a stronger support system. Find people who are loyal in the hard times, not just the good times. Surround yourself with those who prove their care through actions, not just words. 4th, set clear boundaries. If they return when things are better, don't let them back in easily. Make it clear that you don't trust them anymore. 6 things to never forget. 1. Never forget who showed up and who didn't. Hard times reveal who truly cares. Some people were only meant to be in your life when it was convenient for them. Final warning. Never forgive abandonment. The person who left you in your darkest hour is not your friend, not your partner, and not your family in the way that matters. If they chose to leave when you were at your lowest, then they do not deserve you when you rise again. Never feel guilty for cutting them off. They already cut you off when it counted most. 2. Betraying your deepest secrets. Trust is built, not given, and nothing shatters trust faster than betrayal, especially when it comes to your deepest secrets. When you share something personal, it's not just information. It's a bond. It's a sign that you trust someone with a piece of yourself. But when they take that trust and expose it, mock it, or use it against you, they've committed one of the worst forms of betrayal. Some people don't understand the weight of secrets. Others do, and expose them on purpose. Either way, if someone leaks your private life, they are not just careless, they are dangerous. They should never be forgiven. How to recognize it? Not every secret leak is an accident. Some people intentionally use your vulnerabilities against you. Here's how to spot a traitor in disguise. 1. They tell you it's not a big deal. They downplay what they did. Oh, I didn't think it was that serious. If it was important to you, then it was important. Period. 2. They only keep secrets when it benefits them. They expect you to keep their secrets, but yours are fair game. They are careful with what they say around certain people, but when it's your business, no restraint. 3. They use your secrets to gain social power. They share your personal life to seem important or interesting to others. They love the attention that comes from knowing and exposing private details. 4. They accidentally let it slip over and over again. Oops, I didn't mean to say that. Once is a mistake, twice is intentional, and more than that is a pattern. 5. They only apologize when they're caught. They don't feel bad until you confront them. Then they try to shift the blame. Well, maybe you shouldn't have told me in the first place. How they do it. Some betrayals are loud, others are sneaky. Here's how people betray your secrets. 1. Direct exposure. They straight up tell someone your private business, exaggerating or twisting details to make the story more interesting. 2. Casual gossiping. They slip your secrets into conversation like it's casual chit-chat, acting as if it's not a big deal while spreading your personal life like wildfire. 3. Betrayal by implication. They don't tell the full secret, but drop enough hints that people figure it out. I can't say too much, but let's just say someone isn't as innocent as they seem. 4. Using it against you. They bring up your secret in arguments to hurt you. They manipulate you by holding it over your head. Do what I say, or I might accidentally mention this to someone. 5. Social media exposure. Posting cryptic status updates that hint at your personal life. Sharing private conversations or screenshots without your consent. How to handle it. Once someone betrays your trust, you have a choice. Hold them accountable or cut them off. Here's how to take back control. 1. Confront them directly. Call them out. Why did you share what I told you in confidence? Watch how they respond. Do they own up or make excuses? Stop sharing anything with them. If someone can't be trusted with your past, they definitely don't deserve access to your future. Keep your personal life locked down. 3. Control the damage. If the secret is out, get ahead of the gossip. Address the situation on your own terms instead of letting them control the narrative. 4. Set boundaries and enforce consequences. Make it clear, one betrayal is all it takes. Cut off their access to your personal life. No second chances. 5. Remove them from your life. A person who betrays your trust once will do it again. If they sell your secrets, they don't deserve a seat at your table. Final warning. Never forgive a secret betrayer. Forgiving them teaches them that they can do it again. Protect your peace. Cut them off before they weaponize your trust a second time. 7. Using you and discarding you. Some people aren't in your life because they care about you. They're there because they need something. They charm their way in, take what they want, and then disappear when they no longer have use for you. Whether it's your kindness, money, connections, or emotional support, They drain you and move on without a second thought. And the worst part? When they need something again, they always come back acting as if nothing happened. These people don't see relationships as mutual bonds. They see them as transactions. And once they get what they want, you're just another empty wrapper to be tossed aside. You should never forgive someone who uses you and discards you, because if you let them, they'll do it again and again. How to recognize it? Not everyone who seeks your help is using you. The key difference? Users only show up when they need something. If someone truly values you, they're there for more than just favors. Here's how to tell if someone is treating you like a convenience. 1. They only call when they need something. When they need help, they text instantly. When you need them, silence. Conversations always start with, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" If they didn't need you, they wouldn't even remember you exist. 2. They disappear after they get what they want. The moment they get what they asked for, they're gone. No gratitude, no follow-up, no effort to maintain the relationship. 3. They guilt-trip you into helping. They make you feel obligated. If you really cared, you'd do this for me. They use past kindness against you. After all I've done for you, you owe me. 4. They flatter you to manipulate you. When they need something, they suddenly become extra nice, showering you with compliments. The moment you say no, their attitude changes. 5. They have no interest in your life. They never ask how you're doing or what's going on in your world. When you talk about your problems, they quickly change the subject back to themselves. How to handle it? 1. Say no and watch what happens. Users hate being denied. The moment you say no, they'll either guilt-trip you or disappear. If they leave because you stopped being useful, they were never real friends. 2. Stop giving without receiving. Relationships should be mutual, not one-sided. If they only take, stop offering. See if they stay when you have nothing to give. 3. Confront them directly. Ask them, why do you only come around when you need something? Watch their reaction. Do they own up or get defensive? 4. Cut off their access. Block them. Stop responding. Move on. If they reach out later, don't fall for the fake apologies. Remember, they regret losing a resource, not hurting you. 5. Value yourself enough to walk away. Real relationships are built on connection, not convenience. If someone treats you like a tool, they don't deserve a place in your life. Final warning. Never forgive a user. If you forgive them, they'll just learn how to manipulate you better next time. Protect your energy, cut them off. If you don't, they'll keep taking until there's nothing left of you to give. Forgiveness is a gift, but not everyone deserves it. Some betrayals are warnings, not wounds that need healing. When someone repeatedly lies, cheats, humiliates, abandons, manipulates, or uses you, they aren't making mistakes. They're showing you who they are. Protect your peace, protect your trust, and most importantly, protect yourself. Walk away and never look back.